Set-wise, obviously very, very good, as we said. Okay, nice angles, nice posture. Top of the back swing. Now this swing will be shorter just because obviously you're swinging at less distance. Okay, so don't worry about the swing being shorter there. Okay, so sort of laid off and a bit short. But if you continue, if you go back to kind of there, that club now is sticking out to the left, and so it looks to be sort of pointing left. It just hasn't completed the turn, so you're not worried about that. Okay. Now as you come in the golf ball here, now the hand starts swinging out towards the golf ball. Hands very high, and we can see a very toey strike. Left arm very high there, left shoulder sort of wrist. Again, as you called it, a cricket type shot, a cover drive, and with the face aiming like that. There's only one way that ball's going to go. It's going to end up there by some means. It'll either go straight there, or you'll try and hit it left and just it'll end up on that blue cross no matter what. So try and get the hands to sort of swing down a bit more kind of this way rather than out to the golf ball. Okay, as you start swinging here now, better strike. Okay, as you're coming in, more at the club face there, club face nice and straight. And as you watch your left arm, now watch your glove hand as you come through disappear. Still there. Hey, marginally, that's enough to send it 20 yards right, or 10 yards right, or 40 yards right. So it's for you, I would say at this speed, it's kind of like it's putting them on the club speed. Your max is about 91. The last one there was the last one was pretty dodgy actually, but the one before that was about 75. So yeah, about the 75-ish, 80%. So again, you just practice swinging with your hands working under your shoulder. You look at the top players. There's not much gap between their hand and their sort of lower half. McIlroy, for example, his hands are sort of down in here, so nice and compact. Now, people think they heard about the width. You get width, but you're coming into impact. Your hands are really there, so you come back in. You're back on coming because they're a little bit high. So the more your hands rise, the more the club face can open, just by simple dynamics of the club. If I point that club towards you there now, if I lower my hands, where's the face pointing? If I rise the hands, the face, I'm not twisting this way, just going sort of down. So that angle now is aiming down. So the rising and the lowering of the hands will affect the point of the club face. And again, once your golf ball's aiming over here, you just try and swing it this way, which actually encourages again that toey strike. Then the club twists and you feel it wobble around, you then grip it tighter. You put tension in here, tension there, that then can't move, this then starts coming through, you hit the golf ball, you start going kind of, is that the cricket shot? And it becomes work. And then I think as you get tired, and the more your body swings too much, shall we say, the more tired you're going to get. If your swing can be more efficient, the fact that you swing what we say slower, but the body's working less, the club's working faster, you're saving energy then for the latter part of the round. You're not there going, I'm going to get knackered by about 12, 13, and the last 4 or 5 holes are just a joke because I can't move now, I'm knackered. I think again, if you haven't played much, your level of fitness is going to be lower again. If you ran marathons, I know 4 hours, and you run for 2 years, you probably wouldn't run for 4 hours, you'd be about 4.5 I think. So you get back into that fitness level, but for you I think it's practicing at a speed of, we put a number that's 75%, whatever maybe, just swinging the arms under there so we can get the control of that club face. And then
a few of those swings before stepping on the tee and
precisely
feel that movement.
Exactly. I think a really good drill for a lot of people is actually make some one-handed swing with your right hand. If you go there and stuff and just make some, you'll find it very unnatural. Just don't take the golf ball, just swing with just your right hand, okay? You find it very unnatural for your hand to sort of start going over here, would you? And rising up. Your hand would naturally want to, like a sort of tennis shot. So you're looking more for like sort of the forehand. And again, your hand now is kind of naturally just hinging and unhinging. You're not consciously thinking of doing any of this. It just kind of happens. You would find it, if you bring the club back down here to sort of set up, you'd find it very unnatural to do that, wouldn't you? That just doesn't seem. But if you put your left hand on the club by itself now and do your left hand only, now make some swings. There you go. So that left hand now can do that. A lot of people, when they do that, to be honest, they come back with their left hand and they'll do a lot of this. Okay, try to keep their left arm straight, which is a myth we get told from day one. Keep your left arm straight. And all this sort of thing. So it's allowing those arms to sort of hinge, and it's wrist hinge. We're not looking there like for forearm rotation. We don't want to be sort of rolling the arms and doing this. It's just a question of all you're doing is if you bring the club back to set up at a dress position here now, if you were to say hinge the club face up to that position there now, so just hinge the club straight up in the air for me, okay? So now turn your chest away. There's your back. Now don't unhinge the wrist and just turn your chest through. There's your follow through, okay? Your glove hand now disappeared, It's not this sort of motion doing that. No. You're just moving hinging. If I don't unhinge, I end up here. If I hinge to here and I unhinge and then hinge again, I'm there. It's not a rolling or a flicking of the wrist. It's just an unhinging of the arms and the shoulders and the wrists as we go through. So your club face is sort of rotating just around the natural curve of the body. We're not increasing that by an amount to try and get the club face to square over that way. And again, if the ball starts going right, the instinctive thing is then to sort of try and start flicking your wrist, isn't it? Or try and do other things to try and stop it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. So I think for you is working at that speed. If actually go on driving range, warm up with a few short irons and wedges and sort of mid irons, and then get the drive and okay, right, I'm going to start at 60% swings. Hit the ball there with a 60% swing or 75% swing, what we called it. And then set yourself a target for 5 golf balls. When you hit 4 out of 5 that you go, okay, I take that, increase the speed. Okay? If then the next 4 out of 5 are good, increase the speed again. If you go back to rubbish again, go back to that, exactly. So you're always just setting yourself challenges rather than just go to a raid and just bat a driver and just hope a ball goes straight. And then when one does go straight, you go, what did I do there to get the ball to go straight? I don't really know. So, but definitely your arms are going to start working down more rather than swinging out to the golf ball, okay? Does that make sense to me?
Yeah, great.
Good stuff. Right,